EA Sports, and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the Monterey Peninsula and Pebble Beach, live second-round coverage of the Tiburon Championship. But if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. We're looking at a tie at the top at 7 under par. We'll get right out to the action here as we head to the tee at the par 4 first. Yeah, very controlled shot there with the iron on this short par 4, and that's going to be just fine. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
We're looking at 134 yards to the front of this green. 137 is the number you'll need to get it all the way to the flag. And that wind, it's coming from right to left, so you might need to start this a little bit to the right-hand side.
That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll stay right where he is. Frank, interestingly, this hole number 2 plays as a par 4 for the U.S. Open. It is a par 5. It's absolutely gettable, and players must take advantage.
Certainly, Rich. Off that back tee, really you've got to grab a driver. I know there's bunkers left and right, but the decision is whether that tee shot finishes in the fairway, because if it does, you're going to have a crack at this par 5 and 2. If it doesn't, then you play the layup.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
When you find yourself in the fairway on the second at Pebble, you have a great opportunity to take advantage of one of the easiest holes on the course.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. That finished off for par here with the second, and he'll remain right where he is. This is a pretty hole, the third, 397 yards, just a gentle dog leg to the left. And you do have the option. If you're longer, maybe you just take it up over those trees and cut the dog leg, leaving yourself very short shot in. Or you can play it out to the right, have a little bit more in, but still certainly with a good chance at birdie. Yeah, if you see shortish par fours like this, it's a great time to bring out the irons, and that is going to work out well. Now a second from just under 180 yards.
Rich, is that 8 or 9 feet? Not that bad, but it is a great approach.
9 feet left here for birdie. Nah, missed it left. That's a letdown. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay right where he is. Wow, a day's worth of breathtaking shots, Frank, from the players and the Pacific Ocean. There it is, and this begins that beautiful 7-hole stretch along the ocean. Short par 4, fourth hole.
And this is also where some of these decisions become quite critical. Do you try and drive this green 330 yards to the front? Or do you worry about that little pop bunker on that left side? It's about 250 yards to get over it, because that's what narrows this fairway down. But it plays uphill.
Good chance to get one in close from here. This, his second. Let's see if he can knock this in. It's for birdie. Oh, that just skirts the outside edge. That's a tough break. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll remain right where he is. We arrive now at the 189-yard par 3 called the New Fifth. Despite being redesigned by Jack Nicklaus late last century, the safest play here is to the left center of the green. Okay, safely aboard. Now this for birdie.
And it looks pretty much straight overall, but it's going to pick up a lot of pace as it heads down this slope. Needs to be careful.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead. So for our featured golfer, Frank, they're in good position here for the weekend. Just a couple of shots back of our leader.
Basically, it's just birdie, bogey, and they're tied. I think that's the way we've got to look at it come tomorrow.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Pebble Beach golf links on the California coast, live third-round coverage of the Tiburon Championship. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. Your leader is Wake Forest's Will Zalatoris. He currently sits at 12 under par. So let's get you out to the action on the turn as we head to the tee at the par 4 10th. So a fine Saturday here, Frank, and we start to think about what this weekend might hold in store for our featured golfer in the hunt here on the first page of the leaderboard, looking for that golden goose, a first PGA Tour win, and all that goes with it. In terms of nerves, I would have to think this is the most pressure-filled situation this young golfer has ever faced.
Without doubt, Rich. I think if you follow the maturation process, though, when you first turn pro, a new golf course every week, that takes a little bit of time to get used to. Now you start to see your name on the leaderboard. So if you follow the trend, this is where they should be.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
He has a 12-footer here. Kidding? This game's unfair sometimes. That luck in the whole way. Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. And that'll drop him back down to 7 under.
Well, this is where Pebble Beach changes significantly. We're going away from the Pacific Ocean now, up the hill toward the forest, Frank. What do you think of the 11th hole?
Well, it's tricky, Rich. Number one, because it's blind, as you've detailed, but uphill and it's sea level, so that tee shot's not going to go that far. There is a run out down that left side, just inside the tree line there. That's about 308 yards, but you're not going to go that far. So really, this you have to respect this hole. Just hit a fairway finder.
Just over 90 yards, all that's left here for his second.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll stay at 7 under. And now we arrive at the 202-yard par 3 12. Best to work the ball right to left, landing as softly as possible on one of the firmest greens at Pebble Beach. Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. And that ball kind of got away a bit coming out of the bunker, and it is going to roll off onto the fringe. Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. So a tough hole. That's in for bogey at 12. And he's going to fall to 6 under par. Frank, the 13th hole doesn't get as much fanfare as some of the more picturesque par 4s here at Pebble Beach. Just curious, what do you think of this 13th hole?
I think it's a good hole, Rich, because it rewards you. You can certainly make 3 here. I remember when Tony Jacklin actually made an eagle here, but it's very easy to mess up, purely because they added those 3 bunkers in on the right side that start at 260 yards and finish at just over 290 yards. What that has done to this hole is actually shrunk the fairway to just 35 yards wide.
Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
Yes, we have 140 yards left to the flag. Pin on the right-hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And he'll fall back to 5 under. We arrive now at the 582-yard par 5 14th. It is one of the hardest holes on the PGA Tour, year in, year out. This is a bear. That will do just fine.
And that second shot on this par 5, it just came out too low, came out like a bullet. That first bounce wasn't going to stop, second bounce wasn't going to stop, and just ran over the back.
This one on the slow side as he'll try to get this one close. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay at 5 under. You may have heard of the 17-mile drive near Pebble Beach. It's scenic. It is one you absolutely want to put on your bucket list, but you don't want to get there by chasing a tee shot onto the road. That's what can happen if you blow it way right here at 15, if you do keep it in play. At 393 yards, this 15th hole is absolutely one on which you can make a birdie. So the great tee shot left him here, now his second from relatively close range. That one was running so hot. This one measures out to 15 feet. Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And that's going to drop him to 2 under. Well, without a doubt, a disappointing Saturday for our featured golfer. High expectations coming in, but it's an over par round, leaving him well back.
Rich, the sadistic side of me.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Pebble Beach Golf Links just south of Monterey, live final round coverage of the Tiburon Championship. Well, we have already seen 3 scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf. And by the time twilight comes calling later today, we will have a champion as we check the Sunday leaderboard. Your leader is Wake Forest's Will Zalatoris. He's got it to 14 under par. So out to the action we go as we catch up with our golfer on the tee at the par 4 13th. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. That one's going to hit hard, get a little bit of run out, and that is going to wind up just fine. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay III.
Left himself with 155, standing on even par, looking to go under for the day.
So, after the fortunate kick, his second to the par 4. This is looking really good.
Oh, I always knew that was going to be a good shot when it left the club face. What's that, 8 or 9 feet? Excellent shot.
Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Okay, well, that is on the green, but apparently just too difficult to get enough loft on it out of the bunker, and that winds up well beyond the hole. Yeah, that's good putt. That was a slippery one, but that's well done. 8 feet now for birdie. A good opportunity lost there. Okay, safely in for par here at 13, and he'll stay at 2 under. That one polished off for bogey, and that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit.
Frank, the 14th hole, par 5, it is one of the most difficult par 5s in championship golf, isn't it?
It certainly is, Rich. Not just because of the length of the hole, 570 plus yards, but reachable only really by the longest hitters in the right conditions. But it's the third shot. I've got to rank the third shot as probably the hardest short wedge shot, right up there with the 15th hole at Augusta.
I thought maybe that ball could get through, but instead it's down into the heavy stuff. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Mishit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
Set from the bunker. This is his 5th shot.
Just a short bunker shot. So open your feet up, open the club face up, little splash out.
That is such a tough bunker to try and navigate. That's onto the green, but still a tricky distance coming up.
I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Nope. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll stay right where he is. Okay, so problems at the par 5, as that's in for a 7. And that's going to move him back down to even par. Here at the 15th, a good drive, Frank, would be right down the middle. A bad drive would be on 17-mile drive. As scenic as it is, it's not where you want to be, is it? It's out of bounds.
Well, you can't afford to go right. You can't afford to pay for that real estate on the right either. So, yeah, anything down there. And fortunately, it's a downhill tee shot. I know there's sort of 4 bunkers really down the left side, but really it's the pot bunker that has to be avoided.
That ball went straight down into the heavy rough. Now Noda, his 2nd from the fairway.
A 110 to the hole. Standing on the wrong side of par right now, looking to get back to even. Gap wedge in the air. Coming in just a bit from the left, but nicely done.
I know it's the 2nd shot golf course, but what an iron shot. I don't care. That's the first, the last. That's a great shot.
So he should be able to get a full club on this, but the ball below his feet for his 2nd. That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
Well, gonna get a chance to try that again. Maybe a little too steep with the angle of entry there. That ball didn't stay airborne for too long, and it is going to wind up in the rough.
Problems here continuing. He never got that one going.
Much too cautious with that swing. He only got the ball out about halfway there.
Okay, that one on line, a good putt, but it's a double bogey here at par 4. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And with that, he's back to 2 over. Now the heart begins to race a little bit because you know you're playing one of the greatest finishing stretches in the entire sport of golf. Starting with a 16th, it's only 400 yards. If you can carry that island bunker, you can jumpstart your run to the house with a birdie 3. Yeah, that's the spot you want to put it. Now, watch this thing gather momentum down the slope. Well, that is going to be an excellent result. No issues here. That is into the fairway. From an ideal location, middle of the fairway, this his second. Now from just under 100 yards, he'll stare down his second.
Rich, is that 8 or 9 feet? I don't know about that, but it is a great approach shot.
This one moving left here for birdie. Nope, that's not on target, and he just hasn't been able to make much happen here. Smart play from that distance. Just use the putter to make sure you get the line. And this one goes down for a birdie. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll remain at 2 over par. Well, here we are, 17th hole, and this is where you can make your mark on the sport. Frank, so much history at this par 3.
It's just a great hole too, Rich. You know, that hourglass-shaped green on the angle. But you're right when you talk about history. You go back to 1972, and this hole played into the breeze. It was a one-iron for Jack Nicklaus. Said one of the greatest shots he ever hit. Actually hit the flagstick, nearly went in. And, of course, one of my favorites is 1982. Tom Watson had missed this green to the left, and the late Bruce Edwards was his caddy. And they were looking for options because they were in such a perilous situation with the US Open on the line. And Watson said, well, what about if I just hole it? And if you look really closely at the footage, as Watson starts to run across the green, he's pointing his finger back at Bruce and saying, I told you so. And then just a few years ago, too, Gary Woodland, he had to chip it on this green and made 3.
Oh, that's not going to be good. "11 feet away. That's good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is. Well, here we are now at arguably the greatest finishing hole in golf. 536-yard par 5. Pacific Ocean, massive fairway bunker stretching more than 100 yards on the left, and cypress trees. Just a few of the things you need to contend with. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole.
That is an excellent tee shot, and now this par 5 is certainly within reach. Did you see the yardage on that one? I mean, there had to be a mistake there because that 3-wood did not even touch the green. Lick a stamp, that was airmail. That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now. An awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Yeah, big explosion. Got it to stop quickly, and that will be a birdie opportunity coming up. Yeah, it's a birdie at the last. And that's going to wrap up our 18 holes of golf. The putter has not been at its best, but this is a good look for birdie. Yeah, that's well played. It's a birdie at 18. And that will finish off our round of golf. Well, that about wraps things up for us here today. I'd like to thank my partner, Frank Nobilo. Enjoyed it, Frank?
Certainly did, Rich. Once again, the golf course provided more than a stern test.
And for the entire team, I'm Rich Lerner. Until next time.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, once a land of oil barons, amassing great fame and fortune here at the foot of the Great Plains. This week, a different kind of fame and fortune awaits. Amongst the meandering streams, sloped fairways, and devilish greens of southern hills. Welcome to the second major of the year. Welcome to the PGA Championship.
EA Sports, in conjunction with the Professional Golfers Association of America, so proudly presents the second major of the year. Today, it's opening round coverage of the PGA Championship. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. We've got a tie at the very top at 4 under to this point. So let's get you out to the action on the turn as we head to the tee at the par 4 10th. Frank, this Southern Hills golf course, a par 72, feels like at first glance, nice wide open layout, but when you break it down, sure are a lot of places to get in trouble here.
Well, that's for sure, Rich. You know, those creeks have been opened up, so there's a lot more water in play now with that redesign, but the par 3s are strong too. I mean, 6 comes to mind. Water in play is actually out of bounds behind that, but the finish too, the drivable 17th that they push the tee up, and of course 18. I love it when they give you a great finishing hole, and that's exactly what 18 at Southern Hills is.
Second shot forthcoming here. And you know, one of the special traditions of the PGA Championship every year, the so-called Team of 20. Those are the 20 PGA Club pros who have earned invitations to play in the championship. It is a well-earned reward for all the hard work they do behind the scenes. And let me tell you, these guys can play a little bit too. We've seen a number of them make the cut the last few years. So, hats off. And thank you to all of the hardworking men and women helping to grow the game we all love so much. This will be the 4th shot now coming out of the bunker. What a save there. This hole was trouble all the way through, but that one in the hole from off the green to somehow salvage a par. Amazing. First par 3 of the back 9 is the 173-yard 11th, shortest hole on the course, requiring pinpoint accuracy because this small green is surrounded by 4 bunkers. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Well, this one's all about a light touch in the hands. There's really not a lot of break in it, but it will gain speed as it goes down this ridge.
That is agonizing.
Hit it.
Ooh, that's got a little bit more movement than you think, and that'll slide on by. Safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. And he'll fall back now to 5 over par. Well, very simply, this 12th hole here at Southern Hills is regarded by so many as one of the best par 4s in the world. 461 yards. The 12th is as good as it gets. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Noticeable breeze coming right to left as he eyes his second.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
14 feet to the hole.
So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity. That one safely in, and it's a par here at 12. And he's going to stay at +5. This is another outstanding hole, the par 5 13th, 632 yards. If you're straight, if you're fairly long, you'll have a chance to make birdie. Okay, you like to see that. It has been a tough day, no question about it. But that is a bright spot, Frank.
Well, it was like it was raining through most of the day, and then all of a sudden the sun popped out, because this is a total change.
A 5-footer now for birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. For the golfer we had our eye on, no other way to say it, Frank, just not a real good day out there.
It could be a short week, Rich. We can complain about the conditions and that.
EA Sports and the Professional Golfers Association of America proudly present golf's second major of the year. Today, live second round coverage of the PGA Championship. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. Sung Jae Im is the leader. He shows the way at 7 under. We head out to the course as we pick up the action on the tee at the par 4 fourth. just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. It is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
That one kind of took off on him. That'll happen sometimes coming out of the bunker, and that scoots right on by. Oh, that'll bring a wry smile. A very good putt there to save his par. And he'll remain right where he is. This one jumps off the scorecard, doesn't it? How about 656 yards, a par 5. This fifth hole is the longest and one of the hardest on the golf course here at Southern Hills. Dogleg slightly to the left. If you can hit it long, if you can hit it straight, I know you can, well, then you'll have a chance to make birdie. And that, a well-placed bunker. It'll collect plenty of shots just like that one as this indeed rolls into the sand.
Problem was going to start with that tee shot. Once it found the bunker, needed a cool head and a second shot that found the fairway. Not quite there, though.
Settles in over the bunker shot. This is fourth. Yeah, that one came out hot, tough to judge sometimes, coming out of the sand, and that winds up well beyond the flag. Okay, that one brushed in for bogey here at the fifth. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par. Par 3/6 is 226 yards, and this is where you can begin to feel the effects of these Oklahoma winds. There's a creek on the left side of the green. You want to avoid that, and you don't want to be long because there's OB beyond this green. And I think that may have surprised him. That carried much further than he anticipated. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th. And he'll hold steady at +3. Moving now to the 443-yard par 4-7. A blind tee shot to the top of the hill in the center left of the fairway is ideal, where a mid to long iron second shot will lead to a well-protected green. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
He's got 135 yards to the front of the green, 143 to the hole, pin in the right front.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll stay at 1 over. So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend. Who knows? If you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number, see what happens.
Exactly. There's such a fine